shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
And shall not be able to, man. So you're going to be able to go to South London or East London, wherever you want to go to, you're not going to be able to go there.
Mexico.
Right, or even Mexico. Because you're going to be, you people out here are going to be stationary where they're going to stationize you at, man.
Yeah.
All right? Like the brother said, concentrating. You're going to have concentration camps out there.
Yeah, exactly.
The reason why you have concentration camps so they can put your fucking asses in those camps, man.
Right.
They don't got those camps out there for no reason.
Yeah, exactly.
So what's going to happen in this society? What's going to happen to these people out here? They're going to be put into concentration camps in an hour of martial law.
And there's like, I think there's like 700 to 800 concentration camps in America alone.
Yeah, 800.
I think the biggest one is in Canada. It can take up to like 1 million people.
And they got a concentration camp down here in England as well.
So
somewhere around Essex too.
Yeah. So and Walmart, and then
yeah, they're converting them into concentration camps.
Yeah, the word "wool" spell it backwards is law, and then "mart" like marshal.
Marshal, yeah.
Marshal.
Fucking hell.
Marshal. So they deliberately did that to make it a place to put civilians in.
Yeah.
Shows that they plan ahead as well.
Job 20 and 22, and it says, "In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits.
Right.
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him." Now, if you look up that wicked, that word wicked, it goes back to the word that means laborers, the workers, man, the average people here, man. Like just to back that piece that he said, eventually the people will start rising up against the world.
Yeah, that's right.
Because like I said, that they've woken up, like that they're being bullshit. I mean, like we were saying, you can clearly see the guy's bullshit. Like he got all the members of Congress. One guy's talking about they're making this war to protect the people. I think you don't care. You care about the people.
Listen,
even though it's one Nick, this old beast nigga woman talking about we're humans, and you talk about we're humans. I think like you should the fact that we have needs. You know, we work. We need to feed. We need to eat. This bitch is damn right. You got all this.
Yeah, because I mean that's just the whole thing of our people, man. Our people are ignorant, and that's why I say what I said earlier before. Our people at this present moment, man, they're not wise. They're stupid right now. I'm talking about the majority of them. I'm not talking about us, because we're very wise to what's going on. Oh, we're so very wise out here.
But back to my point, how people have needs, and Donald J. Trump.
Yeah, he's not
concerned
about
that. He's trying to defend the wall and trying to justify himself.
Right.
It's rubbish, man. And people, like I said, that's what's going to cause this sedition, man.
Right.
Lord willing. Okay, and it says, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." Why? Because you got what's the thing that we used to go into? How does it go? The National Defense Authorization Act.
Right. The NAA. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Meaning because basically they're gonna declare war against the people. Right? They're gonna see the people as potential terrorists. You know, that's how they do. They put it on the people. They put it on, you're the terrorists. That's what justifies them coming through. You know what I'm saying? Then the people react, and they come up with that solution. That's how they do. They accuse people. That's what Esau likes to do. That's how he justifies him invading.
That act, the UK one, that act, all property, all modes of transportation, they all belong to the government.
Right.
That act is activated.
Right. Yeah. Seeds for farmers, everything, man.
And they got that same similar law down here. It's called the Players Act law, where under a state of an emergency, they can do the same thing. They can take everything that you got down here. And I'm gonna revert back to that law. So all of these people out here, they don't know what's coming in the future. They think it's all gonna be dandy and it's all gonna be nice out here forever. It's not gonna be all nice out here forever anymore. Alright, it's gonna come a time, man, where these police officers and these fucking ambulances, they're gonna be all around because people are gonna be put to death out here. And all of this foolishness, all of this confusion, I'm telling you, man, it's all gonna stop one day, man. you're gonna start seeing more ambulances going backwards and forth with these fucking streets too, man.
Yeah.
Run out of petrol.
Huh?
You're gonna run out of diesel, man.
Yeah, run out of petrol.
Right, well, that's why I'm glad you brought that up, brother. Because it says in the scriptures, right? It says in the scriptures that, matter of fact, somebody get that, man.
That's going to be shut down because in order to run diesel, there needs to be a person inside the shop that presses the button that allows you to pump out the diesel. So without a person there, how are you going to get the diesel?
Yeah, Isaiah 34.
You ain't just cutting the power out, you can't pump any gas.
And it's like that. And on that home front, it showed that Iran and Saudi Arabia had a war, and it affected the whole supply of petrol around the world, man. You know what I mean? So even on an international scale, this is not just going to be here or in America. It's going to be the whole world, man. That's what they want. The wicked elites, like Apostle Gabar said, they want the new world order. That's
And
right.
you gotta know when there's no business. You see all the lights. You see the reason why there's lights and shit is because there's people inside the store working. There's still businesses running.
Yeah.
So when the businesses are shut down, what happens to the lights? Pitch black. Pitch black. Nothing. So that's what I was gonna say. Everything's gonna be blacked out here, man. There's gonna be no working. There's gonna be no lights. That's what keeps this place alive. The light, man. The lights.
And the ambulance.
You know, to see all these buildings with the lights in, that's how you know people are in there. Working, still working late night shifts.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But when it's like 3 in the morning, usually all these lights are off because people have gone home. You know, and it's gonna permanently stay that way when Ecclesiastes chapter 12 kicks in, man. Oh no, Ecclesiastes 9. Okay, when it says the grinders shall cease.
Yeah.
Alright?
Even that thing, that trailer for the game Homefront, it showed a map of America, and it showed it from an aerial view having electricity, and it made a sound, and the whole thing shut off.
So you see that's it.
Yeah, they're showing you.
See, so everything's gonna go back to the ice age,
The dark age.
the stone age.
Dark
There
age.
was correct, brother. There was no such thing as an ice age.
Yeah, it's true. This devil, isn't it?
Everything's gonna go back to like fucking medieval times, alright? Or just like that, boom. You know? So it's gonna be serious. That's why I say the time of what great tribulation, such as never was since there was a nation, because right now all these people are underneath deception.
Because they're dimwits, man. They can't understand what the fuck's going on out there. And they can't even fucking understand what the TV's doing to their asses, man. Reprogramming them to be a bunch of more dimwits. Okay?
Useless eaters.
That's what's going on, and that's why I don't fucking watch TV, man. That's all that's all being played on TV. All that's being played on TV is just confusion.
Yep.
Man transforming himself to be a woman transforming himself to be a man. All of that bullshit, man. I know they playing it on TV nowadays because they're promoting it on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay? But like I said, all of this, all of what we've been talking about, man, is gonna come to pass. And all of this homosexual bullshit, the street for all bullshit, that's what it's gonna lead up to. Death, destruction.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Especially a lot of these women, a lot of you, in Isaiah 13:14, it says that a lot of you women are going to get raped. It says ravished. That means rape.
Well, get somebody get them scriptures there, man.
Yeah, get that. Isaiah 13 and 14.
The reason why you don't see crowds of people trying to hear this word, man, because there's negativity here, man, in their eyes. Exactly, because what we're saying like cuts their hope, man.
Yeah.
You know when I read Ecclesiastes 9 when it says when the people that look through the windows shall be darkened, they want the windows to be light there, man.
Yeah.
And when we're telling them that there's gonna be darkened out, man. Alright? But let me read this, Amos chapter 7, verse 10. Then Amaziah, the priest of Bethel, sent to Jeroboam, king of Israel, saying, Amos have conspired against thee in the midst of the house of Israel. The land is not able to bear all his words.
You know, brother, don't read it. Let him read it.
Right? But that's what I want to get out. In fact,
because I know you like reading about yourself,
Amos 7 verse 10. Amos 7 verse 10. Okay.
Read.
Yeah. Okay. Because the prophets, people didn't like the prophets because they were always, Jake was in that time of mirth. That's why you don't see all kinds of Jakes here, man. On a weekly basis, trying to hear the words, trying to take down notes like this brother here. Jake can't say, no, I can't go quiet today. I gotta go down King's Cross to see the camp today, man. I can't do that. They don't make that a weekly, like scheduled thing. Scheduled every Saturday. No, I got Saturdays off. I can't see my girl. I gotta go down to the camp. Jake don't do that.
Well, that's why they're going to be destroyed, man.
Go ahead. Look at that.
This word's terrible. It's terrifying to the average human being. The truth is terrifying to them.
It's terrifying. Thank you. You know, it ruins their dream world.
Read that again, Amos.
Yeah, Amos.
Illusion.
Amos 7. Amos 7 and 10, and it says, then Amaziah, the priest of Bethel, sent to Jeroboam, king of Israel, saying, Amos have conspired against thee in the midst of the house of Israel. The land is not able to bear all his weight.
So that's what they were saying. Some priest, some nigger went to Jeroboam and said, hey, see, Amos is talking shit. He said about what's he saying? He's saying he's conspiring.
You know,
so that's why a lot of these wicked kings and niggas among our people, like among Jake, were killing the prophets because they looked at us as though we were conspiring, man. Like we were speaking against them. Right? They were speaking evil about them, man. Okay? They probably thought that we were sellouts and shit. But
can I ask a quick question?
Continue.
Yeah, brother, finish that, and I'm going to finish it up with this right here.
Yeah. We're not deviating away from the topic.
No. I just wanted to ask about that. Like, see, in them times there, that was after Yahawah.
That was before.
That was before Yahawah. Yeah. So was the Romans, like the world, was it the Roman Empire at them times? Like,
no, in the time of
the
Amos.
kings them times.
No. Not in the time of Amos.
We're still in the time of Babylon.
Babylonian Empire.
It was like BC 787. BC 787. So this was long before Yahawah.
Babylonians or Greeks.
Jeroboam came like after Solomon, when the kingdom was split.
Yeah, Jeroboam, yeah.
You know, he was in between the time of the Assyrian Empire and also the Babylonian Empire. No, the Assyrian Empire, because around, what is it, 720, or what is it, BC? That's when the Northern Kingdom came into effect. So it was around that time, the Assyrian Empire. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, continue.
Just remember.
And he says, verse 11, for thus Amos saith, Jeroboam shall die by the sword, and Israel shall surely be led away captive out of their own land.
Right, so that's our job, is to prophesy against many countries of evil. So we represent bad. Everything we're saying is bad in the eyes of the world, man. Alright? But yeah, that's what I want to bring up.
Like also members of our own family as well.
Finish off that one, then you give to
That comes with it, man.
It's at Jeremiah 5 and 14, and it says, wherefore thus saith Yahawah, power of hosts, because you speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and these people wood, and it shall devour them.
Right, okay, so what we're saying is fire. How the scripture say the Lord will consume the wicked with his mouth, the words of his mouth. Alright, that's the fire. Alright? So go ahead, man.
Yeah, so brother, we with power, man. I'm in that spirit, man.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16. Woe unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with clothes of sack, for your destruction is at hand.
They're going.
A sword is sent upon you.
Right, so it says a sword is sent upon you. So meaning, when you look up the word sword in the Hebrew, the word there is harab, which means to lay waste, man. So the Most High is going to lay waste all of these goddamn sinful cities out there, man. All right? And all of these dimwits out here, they're going to be destroyed too by the sword. And you niggas out there, you fucking niggas out there that's talking shit, man. All right? And those of you that walk past the prophets, you're going to be destroyed as well.
Yeah.
Because it tells you in the scriptures, man, about Jacob's trouble. Matter of fact, somebody give me the Jacob's trouble scripture.
Jeremiah 30,
All right, yeah, read on.
A sword is sent upon you,
Right.
and who may turn it back?
Right, and who may turn it back? So when martial law is declared, and it's nothing but killings that's going on between the people and the government, it's not going to go back anymore, man. It's not going to return to the good old days. The good old days are going to be the past. Now it's going to be the days of death. All right, go on.
A fire is sent among you,
And you street guys out there in these hoods, man, most sides got something waiting for y'all as well. And you little corporate middle class Negroes too. Go on.
and who may quench it?
Right, who may quench it? Go on.
Plagues are sent unto you,
Yep.
and what is he that may drive them away?
Right.
May any man drive away an hungry
Matter of fact,
lion?
brother, I wanted you to read first 2 Ezra 15 and 27, and then you can go with it.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 27. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth,
Right.
and ye shall remain in them.
You going?
For the Most High shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him.
Right. Read that again.
For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth,
Right.
and ye shall remain in them. For the Most High shall not deliver you.
And if you notice, every time we quote a scripture, man, he's got that ambulance running to and fro the street. Because we're in the time of judgment, man. We're not in the time of peace anymore.
Right.
I don't care what Bob Marley said in the past. I don't give a goddamn what these musicians said. Because they're not the prophets. We're the guys that's got the final word. So whatever we say is going to come to pass.
That's right.
Because we're speaking the words of Yahawah about Shemiah Shai, man. All right? Ain't no peace coming. Go on.
And ye shall remain in them, for the Most High shall not deliver you,
Right.
because ye have sinned against
So
him.
what are the plagues? The plagues are going to be famine. The plagues are going to be all of the things that are written in these scriptures, man, to take place. Okay, and all you different Muslims out there too, you're not going to know what the hell is going to hit you. You know why? Because what you're going to be consumed in, you're going to be consumed in an environment, okay, or a particular current event that's going to take place that your Quran didn't warn you about, man.
Yep. Quran, man. Just
That's what's gonna happen out here. And all you people wanna play games, you wanna talk shit about us out here on these streets or on YouTube, the Most High is gonna destroy you, man. The Most High is gonna destroy you guys out there, man. Alright, go on.
Behold, an horrible vision and the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia
Right.
shall come out with many chariots.
And all of you so-called Christians out there that think the Most High is not gonna do no dirt, the Most High is gonna be doing some more dirt on you, man. Alright, you think the Most High is gonna be all peaceful and he won't hurt a fly? You thinking, hey, you got it twisted, man. Go on, bro.
Jeremiah 23, verse 16. Thus saith Yahawah of hosts,
And read it louder too, brother.
hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesy unto you.
Right.
They make you vain.
Right.
They speak a vision of their own heart.
Right, they speak a vision of their own heart, and that's why most people, they don't respect the Most High, because what's taught of the Most High is that he's a God of peace, and he's not a God of destruction. But the Most High is going to show you what he's made out of, man.
Right.
And he's going to show the world that he is a God of destruction and judgment, man. All right, go on.
And not out of the mouth of the Lord.
And not out of the mouth of the Lord, go on.
They say still unto them that despise me, the Lord has said, ye shall have peace.
Right.
And they say unto everyone that walketh after the imagination of his own heart.
Right, so you got these sheikhs and these Negroes out here doing what they want to do. Worshiping their little false god out there, man.
Right.
Worshiping Islam, worshiping Christianity.
Selassie.
Selassie, Rastafarism. All of you niggas are gonna be destroyed, man. All of you, every last one of you guys, man. Okay? You're gonna be destroyed right along with your enemy that you choose to love. Okay? Go on.
Right. After the imagination of his own heart, no evil shall come upon you.
Right, no evil shall come upon you, and there is gonna be evil against you. Okay? And the evil is gonna be the so-called white man and his power and his government is gonna rise up against you. His police forces and all of that gonna come up against you. And these crackers gonna be put to death too, man. Everybody out is gonna be put to death, man. Those that are not under the force field of the Most High, man. Okay? So read what you got, brother.
and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth.
You're going.
That all they which hear them may fear and tremble.
Right.
Also, the Carmanians raging in wrath.
Right. That's all those Elamites. They're gonna remember their wild state. They're gonna remember their warlike state. They're gonna come together, man. You know, as the what is it, United Islam
Arab, you know, the Arab League.
Right, the Arab League. They're gonna remember themselves because it tells you in the book of Genesis 17 that Ishmael was a wild man, and they're gonna revert to that wild state again. Yeah. So it's gonna be nothing but war that's gonna hit this planet. There's gonna be war against the people on a social level, and it's gonna be war on the geopolitical level too.
That's it. Simultaneously.
At the same time.
Yeah.
So war is coming, man. Ain't no fucking peace coming out here, man. All right. War is coming out here, man. There's gonna be race riots out here. There's gonna be wars, like I said, geopolitically as well. All kind of rioting is gonna happen. You're gonna have class wars as well. Wars of religion. You got people coming up here, or you talking nonsense because you ain't talking peace. Well, peace is not coming. I got bad news for you. Peace ain't fucking coming. Okay? Go on.
Also the Carmanians raging in the wrath.
And now go to 2nd Ezra 16 now. Be what you left off at.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 3.
Right.
A sword is sent upon you.
Right.
And who may turn it back?
Right, so it says a sword is sent upon you and who may turn it back, meaning the laying waste. So when the Most High gets to lay in the waste, by transforming the minds of the powers that be to do that particular job, it's just gonna keep going more so and more so, okay? When they drop those nuclear missiles, it's not gonna just be one missile drop, but it's gonna be many afterwards to come, okay? Go on.
A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it?
Right.
Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them
Those
away?
places are gonna be on the earth. You're gonna have famines and all kinds of diseases floating all over the place, man. Pestilence.
Bird flu.
And like I said, you Muslims are not gonna have a clue what the hell hit you, because your Quran didn't warn you about that. Okay, you're gonna be all messed up and shit, man. Right along with these devils out here. And we just speaking the real, man. We have to come like this now because we getting closer and closer to the end of this place. All right, the prophets spoke about these things in the past, man. Get me Jeremiah 28 and 8.
Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old, prophesied both against many countries.
And that's what the ancient prophets did. Every empire that the prophets were under, they were prophesying against that empire. Why? Because that empire was under the influence of the Most High. Just like this society. Everything that the Most High set up in terms of nature, Esau goes up against that. Esau's at odds against that. So what's going to be the deal? Judgment, man. Great, bad, astronomical judgment. That's what it's going to be. All right? And our people that's in these ghettos, man, playing fucking games and floating around the place, going to clubs all the goddamn time, they're going to be locked in those fucking clubs too. And they're going to be destroyed as well. All right? All you so-called West Indians, you so-called West Africans, and you know, just all around our people that don't want to get right with the law, they're going to be destroyed, man. Yeah. All right? Go on, brother.
May a man drive away and hungry.
And you bar-drinking, careless beasts out there, you're going to be destroyed too. Everybody's going to be destroyed out here when the Most High wreaks havoc on this planet by sending these plagues on it. Go on.
May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it have begun to burn.
Right, go on.
May one turn again.
You can't turn this back.
The arrow that is shot off a strong archer.
Go on.
The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues.
So it says the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues. The mighty Yahawah sendeth the plagues. Go on.
And who is he that can drive them away?
When these plagues are sent forth on the planet, nobody on the earth is going to turn